Hi and welcome. I'm John and this is Unicorn Game Terrain. Guys, welcome back. For everyone that's new, this is the Monday painting video. What is the Monday painting video? What's it all about? Well, the Monday painting video it's a painting video, but the model on models in question are voted on by you guys, my viewers. From last week's Wiki Wednesday, which is a Wiki Q&A, I show you guys a host of models and then you guys vote on what you want me to paint for today's painting video. So for all my regulars here, guys, thank you very much. I'll see you in a minute. Right, so what won the vote? You would have seen from the thumbnail, but the Spiritseer won the vote. There was one vote for any Aeldari, one vote for any Space Marines, and one vote for the Spiritseer. So the Spiritseer won on 2 votes. So what I've done is still legion drab over the gravel on the base. It's a fantastic sculpt. Very, very fantastic. So let me run you through my wet palette. I have some youth and grey, some white scars, some lead belcher, Richard Rama. I've got some Rhinox hide because there's a few pouches on him, and I've got some Nagrath Knight. I was racking my brains with what way to do the cloak on him because he's got a cloak and he's got the robes on the inside. So I was like racking my brains, didn't know what to do it. So I'm going to start with, I think, some Nagrath Knight. I'm going to come in and get all of this, the inside robes here, the Nagrath Knight. You're not going to see all this on camera, I'm just showing you a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. Right, so now I'm going to come in with some youth and grey, and I'm going to get the robes on the outside. I don't know why I'm trying to avoid that because I want to get that as well. I'm also going to do his helmet, but I'm not going to do his visor part. The front there, there's a little visor bit. I'm not going to get that. I'm going to leave that dark. When I go off camera, do the rest. You don't need to sit here and see me doing all of this stuff. Here we are. Now I'm going to come in with some Retributive Armour. I'm going to pick out all the gold spots on him, which I think should be gold. Like this chest plate. It's going to be amazing looking gold. So much decorative stuff on it. A little bit hanging off of him on the side here. I'm going to go off camera and do anything else that I think is going to be gold. Right, so now I'm going to come in with some lead belcher. I'm going to pick out all of the gems that's on this model that I want to mess around with afterwards again. And there is some amount here. It's got all on this little race bone here. One on his gun pouch, one on his arm there. It's absolutely loads. And also I'm going to paint the blade the silver as well. So I'm going to crack on with that off camera, come back to you afterwards. Right, so now I'm going to come in with some of the white scars. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to run it along the edge of the cloak, along the bottom, and any sort of like raised areas along his bits that are hanging off him. Not rows, but that's sort of that. But with these bits, I'm going to give them probably a couple of coats of this white to make them really, really as white as possible. Again, I'm not going to do all of this on camera. I'm just going to do a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. I should have done the rhino side that first of all. So I might just finish doing the white and then go back and do that, just in case I mess up with the rhino side, and then come back to the white and just do another bit of white on it again. So now camera do the rest. Right, so there's only one colour really for me to do before this is battle ready. So I'm just going to say, you know, this is battle ready now, which is pretty much is. It's very, very simple. Actually, the model has so much detail on it. You know, some people say, oh, you could do more to the staff, but there's no need to do more to the staff, because I think if I do more to the staff, it's going to take away from the model itself. I think the top of the staff is the most decorated pieces. That looks absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to come in with some contrast paint now. So those of you who don't know what battle ready standard means, it means I can just put it on the table and away we go. There's some paint on it, it's grand, it's fantastic, it looks lovely. But when you take it beyond battle ready standards, what you're doing anything from contrast paint is what I'm going to go for next, to dry brushing, to edge highlighting, to do some dry paint, to doing some like grim dark effects with rust paint and stuff like that. I'm going to come in with this Griffin Hound orange, because I seem to have it on all. I started using a few of the Aeldari, and I like the way it looks, especially for them, and it's unique for them, so it's good. And what I'm going to do with this, I'm going to paint these robes with it. That's why I came in with the white first of all, like with the youth and grey, then the white, so it gives me lighter effects on it. Again, I'm not going to do the whole thing on camera, I'm just going to do a little bit. I'm going to paint this side so you can see what I'm doing. As that dries, it's going to give me a light orange or dark orange because of the youth and grey and the white. So I'm going to crack on and do the rest of these robes. So here we are, still a little bit wet as you can see, but you can already see, especially on that part there, where it's going to be lighter and darker. So where it's light is where I put the white on afterwards. So now I'm going to come in with my favourite contrast paint, Aeldari Emerald. Wouldn't be an Aeldari model without the Aeldari Emerald on there. And this is going to be one very simple bit of paint. I'm going to do these flowing bits hanging down. Be very careful not to hit the orange. Oh dear, looks amazing. I'll have Cameron do the rest. Right, so I decided to do the helmet as well, the green. I thought the green looked cool, so I said let me do the helmet as well. I wasn't too pleased with the way the white looked on it, so I decided just to do it with the green. Now I'm going to come in with Talazar blue, and this is a very easy step but very nice satisfying step. All the gems I painted silver, I'm now going to hit with a Talazar blue. So even the one in the centre here, the one in the centre I'm just going to come up a little bit to give it a little glow effect. The gems on these staff, on these on the reef bone thing on his back here. That's the reason I left it black as well, so when I slap the silver on, if the silver went onto the black, so when I put Talazar blue on, it's going to give me a nice little light effect. I didn't. I did that purposely, but I wasn't intentionally trying to hit the black, just in case I did. Looking good. The one on the purple that looks amazing. It really stands out. So I'm going to let it dry for a few minutes and then come back with the last colour. Right, so what I've done is I've got some Nagger of Night and mixed it with some White Scars on the wet palette. Really watered it down, so it's just like coloured water now. I'm going to bring it along, just along these little creases across these robes here. Now don't panic because it looks really bright. Oh, it will dull itself down. It won't take long to dry because it's very watered down. And I'll give that a few minutes to dry and I'll come back to you. So here we are. Very, very simple, very straightforward. I really like it. Actually, it's another model that's really surprised me with how easy and quick it is to do. The other one was the Primus, the Genesis Primus. I was very shocked at how quick that was to build, to paint. So, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, guys. It costs you absolutely nothing. Turn your notification on so you don't miss anything. Everyone smash the thumbs up button, triggers YouTube, share this video with more people, and makes this amazing community of you guys grow even more. Massive thank you to everyone who voted. And don't worry if you voted saying it didn't win, because everything needs to be painted. All the models that was in last week's vote are going to be changed out this week. So there'll be totally new models in there, but there'll be no Aeldari because the Aeldari won for today. So guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for voting. Hit the buttons for me. I'll bring you down and show you some pretty pictures now. Until next time, take it easy.